Hello, I am Spencer Riley Alfonso, and this is officially my first video on the Yeti Den, and I am unboxing Loop Hero. It's a physical copy provided, well, I purchased it, but it was produced by Special Reserve Games in Texas. They did a limited run of it. It was published by Devolver Digital and developed by Four Quarters. So it's made by a really small indie team, and it's essentially a roguelike deck building game with 16-bit pixel art that looks really, really good. I really like the character design. It reminds me a bit of Castlevania, and I watched it streaming when it was before launch via Splattercat's channel, and I got really into it. So I purchased it when it came out on the Switch, and then I also got it on the Steam. So I'm going to show you guys what they sent. It took about, I want to say, 10 months for it to arrive. So for a good portion of that time, I wasn't sure if it was even coming. I really didn't get any notice that it was running late or anything. I think it just takes a while for them to produce it. But a couple nights ago, I got an email, and then shortly after that, it arrived at my house. So it's here now, and I did film and crack the seal already, but we had some technical difficulties. So I'll show you what's inside. So inside the cardboard box, we have some of this stuff, and then we have the game. There was an option to purchase a art book, which I was really tempted to purchase, but this was like $36, and I know the art book was significantly more money than that. So I felt like maybe it wasn't worth it. However, I do think the art style in particular is really cool, and I really suggest playing it for the art style as well as the gameplay. So inside it has a mini booklet, which is really, really nice. I was not sure if it was going to come with a booklet. Maybe they said on the website and I just forgot. It's been a while. So we'll probably show you guys some inserts, but essentially inside they have an introduction that says, "The like has thrown the world into a timeless loop and plunged its inhabitants into never-ending chaos. Wield an expanding deck of mystical cards to place enemies, buildings, and terrain along each unique expedition loop for the brave hero. Recover and equip powerful loot for each class of hero for their battles and expand the survivor's camp to reinforce each adventure through the loop. Unlock new classes, new cards, and devious guardians on your quest to shatter the endless cycle of despair." So this is one of those games with an amazing soundtrack. It's got like that 16-bit, 8-bit maybe like production style, and the sound design is by the same composer. So it all feels really cohesive, and the UI of the game is really stylized, which I really like. I really prefer it when developers go all in all components of the game. And so from everything to the character design to the weapons and just the way the game feels, it feels super cohesive, and it kind of has this more high-end feel while also feeling super retro. So it's definitely has modern elements incorporated into the art style while also giving you that retro 16-bit, 8-bit nostalgia. So yeah, I highly recommend the game itself. I don't think the physical copies are available anymore. Hopefully someone else will do another run of it, but we will show you guys shots of the booklet inside. And yeah, I'm excited. First impressions, I'm about 30 hours in, maybe or maybe less than that, because I think I'm about 15 hours in on the Switch and about 5 hours on Steam. So maybe like 20 hours altogether. The reason why I did that is because it does feel like a game that is very intuitive and easy to play on the computer, kind of like Darkest Dungeon. And it feels like there's a bit of a learning curve when you switch to controller. So I kind of recommend, if it goes on sale, grab it on Steam, try it out, get familiar with the mechanics, and then dive into the Switch version with the controller, where once you're more familiar with how the game plays and what you're expecting the functions of the map to do, because you're essentially a dungeon master wielding cards to get terrain pieces that then benefit you and give you stat boosts. You also inevitably, with each card, incur some kind of enemy or danger element to it. So it's that roguelike kind of exploration feel where the longer you stay out with your hero on the map, the more potential for loot you have. But if you play it a little safer, you're able to bring back your loot all complete without losing any of it. So it's a push and pull. But yeah, I say it's great for like 20-minute to 30-minute play times at a time, and then just kind of slowly from there invest more into it if you like. I haven't beat it yet. I know it'll probably take me some time. With Dead Cells, I'm like 60 hours in, maybe even 80 hours in, and I'm still not even close to beating the boss. So I'm not naturally good at video games, but I do really like them, and I really like this game. And that was the unboxing of Special Reserve Games. I think their mascot is Major, but he's a dog. And yeah, so check them out. They might have other cool physical releases for cool indie games. And thank you for watching the Yeti Den. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next.